What's going on? This is SK, and we are down in Fort Myers, Florida, at the one and only Phil Dell's house, in the middle, at the end of our 4-day photo shoot, in the middle of our final shot. Phil Dell Photo, the greatest photographer in my world.
Well, not exactly, but
he's humble, guys. He's very humble, as you can see.
So, when you came down to Fort Myers, what were you hoping to come away with?
Well, it was all concepts. This is built off all concepts. The concepts going towards my project as far as what we're doing musically and trying to expand as an artist. And you know, Phil is being a former producer and artist himself. He really gets the whole concept and picture of what we try to achieve, especially from a conceptual level. So it was wonderful working with Phil, and you know, he is a mastermind at everything he picks up and does, and really had a lot of fun. So,
Can you tell me a little bit about how you think you've made an evolution in your career?
as Phil knows, being my former engineer as well, we had developed a relationship where he saw me kind of more hip hop scene to now more of a pop evolved and fusion artist. So you know, developing that relationship was crucial for him to again get the concepts we were going for as far as showing me from a broader spectrum. So.
Okay.
one of the things we tried to look at when we went into this shoot was that because he is evolving and he is growing, we didn't want to pigeonhole him into anything for now, because a lot of these pictures are going to be used for promo for the next, probably at least a year. He's still using one from our last shoot 18 months ago. So, I didn't want to pigeonhole him, so we made sure that we changed up the wardrobe. We made sure that we had good makeup on him, good hair, and I just think the photos really turned out great. I'm happy to be part of the project.
Absolutely.
So, what do you think the high and low points are for each of you for the 4-day shoot?
I'd say the high was really just every single night we came back and popped the photos in through Lightroom and took a look at them, and I was outstanding. The lighting was outstanding, the quality was great, and he was just fun to work with. So every night just coming back and seeing the personality that we captured was probably the high. And then probably the same time, the low was editing all the photos while he was sleeping. Trying my level there. So what about you?
The highs were definitely just taking an idea and just expanding off of it, and really just collaborating and putting our minds together and seeing what we could come up with. But the lows was, I'd say, the heat.
Yeah, the gym last night was about 105 degrees.
The gym shoot was
photos you guys see. I photoshopped his sweat beads out and stuff.
Shout out to his wife, Kristen, for a great job with the towel. The use of towel.
Yeah.
Emergency do-rag.
Emergency
the whole time. So.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was abusing. It was a couple hours in there, and we were trespassing. So
We did that for most of our shoots this weekend. So,
So,
we roll.
from a general perspective, do you think that your musical career and your image rely heavily on photography taken along the way?
Absolutely. I mean, as an artist, and Phil knows this as well, being anything from an engineer to a producer to an artist, a writer, to a photographer, it's all art. And to capture that, it's huge. I mean, and for people that hear the music, when they finally, match the face with the name, to portray what you're trying to do with your music from a photography perspective, that's huge. And Phil does a phenomenal job. It's incredible.
Another thing too is important, and I think a lot of times when people, especially artists, go to a photographer, they're asking for things that are important to them, that are important to their project, and obviously a lot of photographers don't understand the music industry, so they don't get, what would be good and what would be good for the image. So that right there just kind of blocks out 50% of the good stuff that you can get with other photographers. But planning is really important. I mean, Brandon and I have been talking for, a couple months now about him coming down. He made sure that he had very solid outfits, and then I even complimented his wardrobe with, little fillers here and there from my props. So, yeah, props was really big. Just having something in the hand to just show off a little bit more personality just helps tremendously. And I think a lot of artists sometimes have approached me even, and they just want to do a photo shoot one day. And I really think that that's just misguided, because you got to think that your visual image as an artist is just as important as what your fans are listening to. So if they don't see you and want to listen to your song immediately, it doesn't matter if you have crack on your album. It may very likely be unsuccessful. So especially as, you know, the new markets are emerging and a lot of artists are making it for themselves, you know, having good self-promotion is important. PhilDellPhoto.com, no spaces, no funny spellings, PhilDellPhoto.com, and you'll see all my work and lots of this guy.
SK, Phil Dell Photos, aka Relic. Holla!
Free spirit, you are the revolution. Free spirit, filled with confusion. Free spirit, you could be president. Free spirit, wonder where your money went. Free spirit. Stop you just because I am you. You got what it takes, kid, and you come too far to waste it.
Hey, I've arrived, feeling so alive, and never again will I be deprived. The whisper within will be kept inside, because it took too long for me to catch a ride to the outside world and watch me go make rounds and treat this city just like my playground. The road to destruction is my parade route. I feel so free, this bird will stay down.
Free spirit. Free spirit. Free spirit. Free spirit.
Hey, I'm free at last, ready to freeze the past. But get out the cage, you won't see me back. I look into my eyes and see the facts. A rebel with no cause, I keep the tag. I'm an engine of chaos, but a man of faith. Angel with no wings and ready to take this whole damn planet, put it back in place. What more can I say? I rest my case, cause I'ma climb up a tower and bring my free show. Then let my golden shower rain on these people. I'ma burn this thing down to ground zero. To stand up and shout, now who's your hero? Now who's your hero? Hey, now who's your hero? Cause I'ma burn this thing down to ground zero. To stand up and shout, now who's your hero? Now who's your hero? Now who's your hero? Cause I'ma burn this thing down to ground zero. To stand up and shout, now who's your hero?